What's up, y'all? Chattel Red, the grown-ass teenager here. We all know that New York State Corrections are striking, and an inmate has already died. Let's watch the story, and then we're going to get into it.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Skiba. We start with a developing story out of Cayuga County where an inmate has died at Auburn Correctional Facility. The Department of Corrections and Community Supervision confirming 61-year-old Johnathan Grant died in custody yesterday. Doc says Grant was found unresponsive in his cell yesterday morning around 8:30. Prison staff, along with a National Guard member, tried to save Grant's life using CPR and Narcan, but he was later pronounced dead by a paramedic. Grant had been serving a sentence of 34 to 40 years after being convicted of rape and burglary in 2011. Deaths that aren't a result of natural causes or known medical conditions are investigated by state police and the Doc Special Investigation Office. Grant's death will also be reviewed by the State Commission of Correction.
R.I.P. to Mr. Johnathan Grant. Unfortunately, there is going to be more deaths happening if the strikes don't end. There's daily medications that people take that can end your life if you don't take them. You feel me? Like high blood pressure medication, diabetic medication, seizure medication. Some facilities, we write them a pass, they go to the clinic. Some facilities, they're escorted by a correction officer. Some facilities, the medical staff is escorted by a correction officer to housing areas to disperse the medication. So if there is no COs, there's no medication going out. Let's also not forget that they have the inmates in there with no protection also. So if you got beef with somebody, the beef ain't stopping just because we don't have no COs right now. The beef's still cooking. So some people may die that way, being that there's no protections. All the little news clippings that I saw about inmate Johnathan Grant, they're all like 45 seconds or less. Within that 45 seconds, you had to make sure that you squeezed in his conviction and how much time he was getting in all of the videos that I saw. The officers are on strike and the inmate died. That's what's important. I have a video made by a correction officer who her husband is locked up in one of the state prisons, and listen to her story.
PSA, and I'm at work right now, so don't mind me. My husband is currently in Bear Hill Correctional Facility. All the correctional officers have abandoned their posts. They have left the jail. When you say, what do you mean they left the jail? They left the jail. Today will be the third day that there has been no recreation activities, no programs, no nothing. Last night, they was there and they gave out the commissary sheets that the inmates have to fill out to get commissary. They were supposed to get commissary today. They left those sheets. When they was done filling them out, they gave them back to their officers. The officers left those sheets on the table. They left those sheets on the table and left out. They locked them in their dorms. The only thing that's unlocked is the TV room and the bathroom. Everything is unlocked. Everything else is locked. They can't go nowhere. Nobody's calling chow for them to eat. So they can't eat. They're not getting packages. Packages are spoiling. They're not getting them. So they can't eat. They can't go anywhere. You have people that has medical conditions that need their medicine. They cannot go anywhere. They cannot get it. All these inmates are being neglected. You have people that's supposed to go home today and be released from prison. They cannot get out. There's no paperwork being done. Everything is in shambles. Like, they literally left the whole jail. There is no correctional officers in the whole jail. Everybody's locked down. These inmates have nothing but tablets. Literally. They're hungry. People is supposed to end by law. Inmates are required at least 1 hour a day of recreation. There's nothing going on. Nothing going on, nothing moving. I'm trying to get this out to as many people as I can. We need help. If you know somebody, in there, if you know some help, we need lawyers. We need Albany. Hello, like, what is being done about this? Like, there's stuff going on. You cannot leave inmates unattended. People can really die behind this. This is a serious problem. Serious problem. So I'm reaching out to whoever I can, wherever I can. Share this video, get it going. We need everybody to see this. Spread the word. Somebody reach out. I need help. Let's get this going, because this is getting crazy.
They got the inmates locked in the dorms. For those of y'all who don't know about jail, dorms is an open room. It's an open room with beds and lockers, So that means the inmates are out in the open. They're not locked behind cells. The state of New York is going to get so many lawsuits behind this. Because number one, like I just said, an inmate could get hurt. An inmate could get killed. People can die behind not getting medication. Even if somebody don't die. Just getting injured. What if somebody stabbed you? What if somebody beat you up? The family is definitely going to put in a lawsuit, as they should. People could sue just because they're not getting their minimum standards. Like she said, by law, they have to have an hour of recreation time daily. So there's other things that they are supposed to have by law, and these are called minimum standards. Minimum standards meaning if they don't get nothing else, they're supposed to get these minimum standard things. Food, we know for sure, is definite a minimum standard. They've been gone for 3 days, so these people have not been able to go out to chow for 3 days. The commissary officers left right while they were taking the commissary orders. It sounds like to me like they got a call on the radio or a call on the phones like, listen, get out of there now, because they left in a hurry, because why would they leave the papers on the desk? So they're not going out to chow, and if they don't have commissary to eat, they're not getting their packages that's being sent to them. They're going to eventually starve in there, depending on how long the strike is going on. Whoever does have commissary, they're going to get robbed for that. Oh, the discharges. The ones that's supposed to be going home and they're not going home because there's no one there to do the paperwork. I think it's like $250 a day at least. That if you're not supposed to be in jail and you're in there, every day you're going to get $250. It's something, but it's not really nothing, because every day that you're in there, you're in danger. You can actually lose your life. They do have tablets. They can make calls on the tablet and they can text on the tablet. So they are still able to be in contact with their family and let their family know what's going on. But at the end of the day, it's a very dangerous situation. She's saying they need help, but I thought that the governor put the National Guard in the prisons. They said 3,500. So maybe 3,500 is not enough and they need more. I just want to send a prayer up to the officers and the inmates that they remain safe in there, because it's not a game. People's lives are at stake here, seriously. So that's all I got to say about that, people. Until next time, peace.